Where are we? What's that?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Alcohol. Oops. So he was sad, from what I can tell. Alcohol bottles falling off the edge. A handprint?
Did someone escape the fire?
But that's soot, isn't it? Not blood. So they were heavily burnt, right? Yeah, but why wouldn't it leave, like, body, like, anything behind? Like skin or anything like that? Strange. From the position, it wasn't the sun. And I don't know whether this is anatomically correct, this little projection thing. But because if it was, then it could only have been Charles that escaped, really. But it's also not got its sleeves and that. So I'm going to assume this isn't an anatomical model, it's just representing. Still, too tall for a kid, so it would have had to be Sarah or Charles.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
That's grim. What's the time?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Broken clock. So it stopped at 10 o'clock exactly. There's a
They
lamp.
had a fight. Why?
And you. A shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Could just be part of the fight.
If the
Painting?
painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
And the artist's mark. Strange. I think that's just about everything. So someone escaped the fire, possibly.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
So she threw it on him. He got set on fire and escaped. Her son's body's there, but his isn't. But hers isn't.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
So if Charles Hawkins is alive, could he have been the one to smash the vases outside his own grave?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an
I
accident.
don't want to tell me botched it.
What's your theory?
Couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
We need to go deeper. Got some strong arms. Right, I'm getting a lot of psychology prompts. Psychology, let's see what would be best. So eloquence, it seems okay, but nothing amazing. Ooh, I got 2. Investigation, analyzing a crime scene or an object, and a pick and lock. So investigation, spot hidden, and psychology seem to be the main important ones currently. Psychology seems to be popping up quite often, so I'm probably going to go for that and investigation right now. Wait, oh yeah, it is leveled up. It's just, that's weird. Yeah, I've just got 1 more point in that. Okay. Let's validate that. Spot hidden, I'll probably get up with my next point. I'm not really going to put too much in strength, and eloquence is pretty useful.
I just ask
but
that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
You're an honourable man, Bradley. I shall keep it between us. What is that? A painting of the of stairs. Is that in here? Oh, that's like fire below, doesn't it? Like, you see like the floorboards and a fire. This
door is locked.
Rats, lovely. Ooh, medical book? Yes. And my medicine is at 1 and 16%. That sounded like someone running. It could have been the policeman. This place is fucking creepy. At least I've got some guy with me though. Until it turns out
These
he wants to kill me.
bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Possibly Charles's. Where did the officer go? I heard footsteps up this way, didn't I? Oh, this isn't good.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. The sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. This door is blocked from the outside.
I wonder why. It's almost as if I've seen it before. Don't want to go upstairs just yet. I'm going to remain on the ground floor just for now. Let's have a look at some of these bookshelves. I can't seem to see anything too useful.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's pretty sweet. Too bad it's allowed to rot like everything else in this place. That's not a good sound. That is definitely not a mouse or a rat. And it's not creaking like that was. That sounded like footsteps. They seem to be, well, if not happy, at least together. Contemporary human analysis. Another medical book. Good.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Interesting. So, 14th century. Wait. What is with that statue? Just get the shit out of me, officer. Creepy. That starts, but not at that time. Yeah, look, there's another one. All burnt. That one looked like it had hair on the other side, though. Why is it only the right side that's burnt? Hold on. The right side was burnt. Was that in... Have I got the picture of the... Did I not take a picture of the painting? So look at these. Partially burned shoe. Lamps that caused the fire. Bloodstains on the debris. Is it bloodstains on the lamp? Oh, yeah. Huh. Ow. $10. Ah, damn, my guy didn't take a picture of the painting. Anything in the other one? Oh, there we go. Silas Winchester, the old caretaker of the Hawkins family. Silas Winchester still watches over the family graveyard in the burned-out mansion. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has a great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child Simon. His long months of solitude in the abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas still puts flowers on the graves of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. So, because we found the painting, but... Right, so if he burnt and ran out, he wouldn't have had time to get the painting. So either the painting's supernatural, which is why it didn't burn, or someone else got it out before the fire ended. I guess they could have also pulled Sarah out of it. It could have been like a cultist buddy if Charles has got stuff to do with the occult. Like he runs out, instructs his guys to go in, they pull them out. But then... This doesn't add up.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
A classic, especially for a family of ship owners.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Don't allow your lust for revenge to consume you. It's best to go up here or over here? If I can get up over here. Ah, no I can't. Okay. Right, and let's definitely... What did that say? Can't really read it. Definitely keep an ear out for running. Someone is in this place. I just about guarantee.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
It would be so badly damaged though. Let's see what the officer says.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
See, yeah.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Let's listen out for footsteps. Now that's just creaking. What's the point in that? Why can I turn that one on but not the... Oh.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Scylla.
Greek mythology.
And no further information.
Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
So Scylla is the daughter of the dead. What? Yeah, what is the point in that? Can't seem to signal anyone. Maybe if we just leave it on. It's just strange that I can interact with that one and not the others. I can interact with this one as well. No.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Hmm. Footsteps above. Is there another level to this place?
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Hmm.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
What the hell's going on there?
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style.
This one
sure
isn't
is
melted actually.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Hmm. So he's a archaeologist or an explorer, both of which are bad things in you know, in Lovecraft's books. He is a owner of a ship, or you know, possibly owner of a ship. Maybe he pawned it off for alcohol. His wife's got this obsession with strange paintings, and to be honest, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and everything else.
A book on hunting whales.
Books on hunting whales, for
Island's
example,
staple
aren't
diet
out of
last
place
century.
here. Maybe the location is... What is that? His face is all smudged out. That must be her. Is that her artist mark then? Is it on the other painting? Clues. Oh yeah, it is. So that is one of her paintings then. So that's just her artist mark. It's a strange mark though.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard, clientele. Terrified his clientele though. Who is Mr. Anton Willard? Another painting like that. Not a good time for a lightning strike. I don't like this. Police officer, could you come and help me? I don't have a weapon. Even have a lantern. The fuck was that? Why are you running towards me? Oh, don't like this. Do I have to?
Locked.
Locked. Is there a key? This doesn't look good. I hear that. Go away. Go away, please. I really don't want to encounter something in here right now. I don't feel... I don't like the darkness. You know, I'm going to close the door. Oh god, should I close the door? Am I trapped in with something now? Okay. Nice and easy.
The boys' room.
Okay. Looks like he was protecting himself from something. You shut up right now. Okay. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
I guess I can't interact with that. Do I not have enough spot hidden? And that. What the hell?
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Oh no, I can interact with it.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Grim.
What was wrong with this family?
Let's check over here. So that's a fort. Normal. Start with the ghost singing, woman. It's not particularly encouraging. Oh no.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Something's terrifying me right now. Snap back to the present. I almost missed the ghostly singing now. I heard those footsteps. Anything under the bed? Doesn't appear to be. He's put them on the floor.
What was going through that boy's mind?
How could I tell they used to be there? Doesn't seem to be any imprint, though. Seems relatively normal. That doesn't look like it's seen anyone in it in a while, which I guess could be a good thing. I'm still not getting that now.
Locked.
Guess could use a key.
What will her room reveal about her?
It's too dark. Spot hidden tells me there's something.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates, they act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
I said he was the only one who could keep under control. Every 4 to 6 hours is required. If the attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
What is that? Oh. Well, that was a bit of luck. I guess I should pay more attention to those things. That sounded like creaking. It's just, that doesn't sound like creaking. I'm listening out for you. Still something I haven't found. Oh, there we go. Is that a person rising from the dead or falling to the dead? All these horrible things. Oh, I have to break into this? I thought that was the... Oh, I guess Perfect. I did. That sound, does that mean I've gained a... No. No. God damn it. And the scratches all over the... Fuck. Is this another entrance to that room then? Can I unlock it with the key? I don't like this. This is her office then. I'm not shutting the door behind me this time. I'm going to open this door just in case I need to run out a different way. Oh, it doesn't make me feel any better actually. And that's the same script. There's a painting on it by the looks of things. Was this how she painted?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
January to April, May to August. Gift. She did pretty well for herself. FS. Dr. Fuller for treatment. Shambler for FS. The Shambler. A Shambler is a creature out of the mythology. Another for Dr. Fuller as well. FS.
It seems the last one was given for free.
Francis Standard.
Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Maybe it's a plea for help.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
That isn't probably a good thing. Fate brought us together and forever it will bind us. Sweet nothings. I don't think those are sweet nothings. Okay.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
Was this how she painted
trying
them?
to achieve?
A ceremonial circle. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work, as long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all proven reliability. Take for the Malleus Bestiarum by Abigail G. That's an interesting amount of information that I don't know whether I'm actually privy to in character.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. So... Look, that's presumably one of her, and that's of her husband, but it's also melted. Did this occur after it's made, or was it made to look like that? Why? I assume those are made out of stone. What could do that to stone? And obviously there's nothing I haven't already seen in these. Ugh. Not a good room. Do they glow? Yeah, they glow. Ah, that's not good. They're glowing, although the light provides no comfort.
Bradley? Is that you?
No. It's open now. What would have done these scratches?